What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's basement. Please forgive me. I am on painkillers. My head is throbbing right now. I'm talking a little bit more slurpish, you know what I mean? So the urban knees is going to be really urban knees. You feel me? Yeah, I mean urban knees, but I'm not going to be doing this because I feel like I'm freaking on a cloud, and I don't like this feeling. But anyway, I got to take them because I'm getting the surgery done. But anyway, Lakers play the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, let's understand one thing. The Memphis Grizzlies, they took a page out of the San Antonio Spurs book. What I mean by that is this. They will get into your head and they will make you play their type of ball. It's the same thing with the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs will make you slow down the game and play it according to how they want you to play. The Lakers should have got out and started running, but because they have Zubac, keep this in mind, Zubac is not one of the guys that can get out and run. He's not used to playing because he hasn't really got that much playing time. So the Lakers had to slow down the game in order to benefit Zubac. Beginning of the game, they got Zubac going early. He was very energetic. Started off pretty good. He had 14 points in the fourth quarter or first half. I think it was like the first half or something like that. On his way to looking like he was going to score 30. Now this is going to be real short because first and foremost we have to understand something. Now y'all know I'm a big Lonzo Ball fan. I support Lonzo Ball. But this night right here, Lonzo Ball did not have it. Alright? This night he did not have it. Now defensive wise, he did pretty good. He had 2 blocks, 3 steals. But shooting wise, offensive wise, he did not have it. This is one night where KCP should have got much more playing time to me. Only reason I'm saying that because KCP was pretty hot. Either him or Josh Hart, but I would have went with KCP. Only because KCP was like, he was more energetic. You know, he was more energetic and he should have got more than 19 minutes. Lonzo Ball, didn't have it. Rondo didn't have it neither. Alright? When they brought Rondo in, I was saying that, matter of fact, when Brandon Ingram started getting hot, Walton decided to pull him when he dropped his 20th point. Which I don't understand. I know people say, well, he played 37 minutes, Urban. It doesn't matter. They're young. Remember LeBron James said it, 9 games ago? These guys are young. You know, I'm older than them. They should be able to run 3 or 4 games. When I was their age, I was running 3 or 4 games a day. So for us to keep making excuses is ridiculous. Alright? This falls on Walton. Why I say fall on Luke Walton? Yeah, we know we were short-handed at the middle. But let's keep in mind. Alright? When Marcus Gasol went out, that's when Zoo should have went out. I'm just being honest with you. When he went out, that's when Zoo should have went out. Instead, they left him in there. And when they left him in there, they brought that small lineup in there. And that small lineup was taking advantage of it. They was blowing past Zoo. Matter of fact, on the quick switch, the guy Jackson caught Zoo many times because of the quick switching. You would see Zoo on Jackson, and Jackson would just even blow past him. Which me personally, you already know how I feel about Luke Walton, that quick switching. All right. At the end of the day, Jackson, Jackson, he had his way with Kuzma and Zubac. I'm just being honest. You know, Conley is Conley. Conley doing his thing. Even I laughed at him last game when I say he made 200. He was the first person to make 200 million or whatever. But he came back. He played pretty good. 17 points, 8 assists. You know, he actually carried the team. Him and Jackson carried the team. Gasol didn't have. He had an okay game, not really a strong game. But like I said, when Gasol went down, that's when Zubac should have went down. You know, they shouldn't have kept Zubac in. And on top of that, most of Zubac points came from LeBron James feeding him. When LeBron James wasn't in there, Zubac wasn't really getting that much attention going his way. My problem with Luke Walton, like I said before, is his rotation. Sometimes he started to get, I guess he get nervous. I don't know what it is. Now Mo came in there. Mo ain't do crap. He ain't do nothing. I've been saying before that he's kind of slow on his feet. He's not strong on defense yet. Got to build his confidence level up. But I think he's more powerful than a center. I've been, he's from Michigan. I've been saying this. He's not a center. You know, a lot of people say, well, only when Luke Walton wanted to go small ball, but he was getting beat up. So at the end of the day, like I said, because see, this is my problem. This is when it comes down to coaching. We can sit there and make the excuse for the players, say this and say that, but it comes down to coaching at the end of the day. Because when things happen, the coach is the first person to go. And I'm not saying they got fired, Luke, but that's basically what it is. All right, now free throws wasn't that bad. Brandon Ingram still struggling, but it wasn't that bad. But my thing is this: like I said before, when Marcus Gasol went out, Zubac should have went out with him. That's when he should have went small. That's when he should have had Kuzma playing the center and playing Jackson. You know what I mean? Then it made much more sense. When Zoo went out, that's when they actually just they took full advantage of it. They didn't have an answer for Jackson. My biggest problem was this, and I'm starting to feel this stuff now, so I'm a little bit about to fly out the window. All right, Rondo and Ball didn't have it this game. When my thing is this: when Brandon Ingram was hot, they should never took him out. Simply put, they should never took Brandon Ingram out. They should have kept him in there. They took him out at the wrong time. When he was starting to light it up, they put him on the bench. That's when we went up by 2. Then he went like the last 3 minutes of the game. He decided to bring Ball back in, which to me personally, I think that was a bad move because Ball had a bad game. KCP or Josh Hart should have stayed in place of Alonzo Ball. Didn't Luke Walton say whoever got the hot hand, he's going to keep him in? See, this is what I mean by when he's a hypocrite of his own message. You know, he don't stick to his own words. If you sitting there saying that, listen, if I got players that are hot and they're going to stay in, then why did Lonzo Ball come back in? He was not hot. And Lonzo Ball, he wouldn't mind because he didn't have it tonight. He was 0 for 7 behind the 3-point arc. Freaking KCP was 2 for 3. Much hotter than all of them. Josh Hart was 3 for 6. That's why I would have went with KCP because he was hot. You took him out. That was a bad move on Luke Walton's behalf. I'm sorry. And like I said before, when LeBron James was not on the floor and he left Zubac in, he didn't got no touches. Remember, he had 14 points in the first half. After that, he kind of like went away from him. He only scored 5 points in the second half. When Zubac was in, he played pretty good defense. Here and there. He only had, 3 fouls? I guess Luke Walton probably told him try not to get so many ticky-tack fouls because we were short-handed at the center spot. That's probably why a lot of times y'all guys didn't see him actually challenge a lot of plays because usually Zubac would challenge them plays, but yet at the same time he would have he'd been in foul trouble, and then we really be hurting. So yeah, if you got an easy play, a guy got an easy play on opponent's side, then yeah, let him go ahead and score. I'm starting to drag now. My mouth, I'm sagging and everything like a pair of jeans, but then again, people don't wear saggy jeans no more anyway. Them tight jeans, but anyway, my problem, like I said, this comes down to Luke Walton. At the end of the day, it comes down to Luke Walton because the rotation was just bad. He just pulled people at the wrong time. Simply that, pull them at the wrong time. I know you're trying to get these guys their playing time, this and that. That's cool and all that. For all that, he could have brought Lance Stevenson in. He played 1 minute, but he could have brought Lance Stevenson in if you want to give some guys some rest. You know what I mean? Shucks. You know what I mean? Could have brought him in, but I don't know, man. Oh my gosh, man. This was a game that we should have won. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. We blew these guys out. Blew them out at their home. How they come to our home and beat us? And we can't keep making excuses. Oh, we were short-handed with JaVale McGee and Tyson Chandler. All right, that's cool. That's cool and all. But at the same time, that's why I say it comes down to coaching because your rotation should have been much more better. I done seen coaches and teams with freaking bum players win a game or depleted on bench still win games. It's all about how you prepare and plan for your coming opponents. They didn't plan for this, and I know some people say, "Well, they're overlooking them," because they probably blow them out. They're overlooking them and saying, "We got the worst, tomorrow." What's the day? Today is Monday. I mean, on my side, East Coast, so Tuesday. So in retrospect to that, it was just a bad rotation move on Luke Walton. This game was easily able for us to win. It was easy, and LeBron James basically was allowing the young players to get going. That's why he didn't really do a lot of scoring. He was trying to get them going, to basically mentor them and help them. So I respect LeBron James on that level. I mean, he didn't play that much stronger defense, though. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, a lot of times guys blew past him, too, and he just looked. He don't know how to put his hands up. But it is what it is. But I'm still saying today, we still could have won this game. Like I said, Rondo and Lonzo Ball did not have it. And keep this in mind. If LeBron James is the main ball handler, bringing the ball down, if Rondo and Lonzo Ball are not having a good game, you could sit both of them and left Josh Hart and freaking KCP in if you wanted to. However you want to do it, you could have did that. So it don't really matter. If you wanted to go small, you could have did that and had those two were Brandon Ingram, LeBron James, and Kuzma. And then brought Zubac in with the rotation because Rondo and Lonzo didn't have it tonight. Or you could have figured out, work Lance Stevenson in. But when players are not, sometimes when players don't have it, they ain't got it. Lonzo Ball didn't have it, so you had to sit him, but you decided, play him anyway. So this falls on the Lakers not playing defense, number one, because They haven't been playing defense. I mean, at the end of the day, I watch, and I don't want to keep beating up on LeBron James because I know he's old. I mean, well, yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, he's old. He's 35 years old. You ain't gonna expect him to play every game, you know, well, full energy. It's not gonna happen. You know, but the young guys got to step up too. And yeah, LeBron just got to participate a little bit. You know what I mean? You got to show some type of effort. I mean, he played, you know, defense here and there, but not as much. Zubac was a plus 13. He was the only one, I don't know how the hell Lonzo Ball was a plus 1. I'm just being honest. But Zubac was a plus 13. He's the only one that had, you know, that had a double digit plus. Everybody was negative. That tells you something right there, man. That was a bad rotation, that was bad play calling with Walton at the end of the day. Freaking Zubac should have had 30 points this game. I'm just being honest with you. The guy was freaking hot. They should have set him down. Every time Marcus Gasol went down, they should have set Zubac down. Marcus Gasol ain't had no answer for Zubac. Zubac was killing him. The same thing when he played Anthony Davis. Now, he didn't kill Anthony Davis, but he was getting whatever he want. This game right here could have been the same exact thing, but instead, he takes him out. You know what I mean? He takes him out when Marcus Gasol is in. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, you know what I mean? Then, like, you know, then he's caught up on the switch playing freaking Jackson, who was blowing right past him. You know what I mean? Instead of teammates picking it up and acknowledging that, like, yo, we can't do this quick switching because it's not working. Zubac is not that fast on his feet. He's not your average modern day today center. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them old fashioned centers from back in the days. That's the type of game style he got. You know, one of them guys who just clog in the middle, who can knock down to like the little 5 to 10 foot jumper, and basically play physical around the rim. That's his game. So he's not one of those today's centers that can go step out, bang a three, or quick to move his feet. So you got to play him according to their strength. But right now, I mean, well, not right now, but in this game, we played into Memphis' strength and not into making them play into our strength. We played basically what Memphis wanted us to play. When you seen the score, it was a guaranteed shot that Memphis is going to basically win this game because the Lakers couldn't get out and run, and that's because when they had Zubac in there. Because Zubac is not somebody that can run tempo. You know, he's a half-court type center. So in retrospect to that, when they went small, that's when they should have been running. But when Zubac was in there, they should have went half-court set with him and LeBron in there, which makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, when Marcus Gasol set, Zubac should have set. And they should have basically ran more half-court set plays for Zubac. Because to be honest with you, nobody couldn't stop him. But you got, I mean, I understand. Like I said, I told somebody in the Twitter feed that Duke could have went 40 minutes. Or he could have went, I mean, what, Marcus Gasol had, 32 minutes? He could have just played, you know, what he played now. But the point is that he should have been, every time Marcus Gasol sat down, Zubac should have sat down as well. I'm starting to start down. I'm going to end this right here now, but Kuzma, he looked good. He did have 3 turnovers, but he had 6 assists. But here's the thing. If you're going to leave Lonzo Ball in, then Kuzma got to take them shots. There's no reason for Lonzo Ball to be taking more shots than Kuzma when Kuzma is your second best scorer on the team. You know, with Brandon Ingram just coming back, but Kuzma should have took at least 15 shots. Lonzo Ball shouldn't have took no 10 shots. I mean, he was struggling, and he was wide open, and he missed all of them. And that's why I said I'd have set him on the bench. This game right here, I'd have definitely kept KCP in. That's just me. I'd have kept him in because KCP was hot. You know, you basically brought Lonzo Ball in to do what? To basically, I don't know. I mean, shucks, because you know, because the guards. I mean, shucks, the guards weren't really doing too much besides Conley. You know, Temple hit a couple threes. I can say that because Temple hit a couple threes too, like 4 of them. So he played pretty good, you know, for the time he was. I mean, he played 40 minutes, and he only took 7 shots. But shucks, those 7 shots, 4 of them were 3-pointers. So, you know what I mean. But the guy Jackson was killing him. That's who was killing him. The dude Jackson was killing him. And once again, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, when you got somebody like him, you know, doing his thing and all that, somebody got to pick him up. But there's no reason for them to do a quick switch and let Zubac constantly getting caught playing that guy. That guy was blowing right past him. You know, it just didn't make sense to me. You know, and the Lakers, I don't know what it was, but anyway, like I said, this fall mostly on Walton with the rotation. He just ain't read the matchups. He ain't read the matchups. He didn't rotate his players in right. You know, and when somebody ain't got it, man, sometimes you got to bench him. You can't worry about what the fan base say. If he ain't got it, he just ain't got it. You know, the game that Lonzo did had it, you benched him. This game right here, when he don't have it, you decided to bring him back in, which I don't understand. But this video going too long, and I'm starting to talk between my teeth. Anyway, guys, it is what it is. We played the freaking Warriors the 25th of this month. I'm hoping that JaVale McGee be back, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Tyson Chandler, but I really hope JaVale McGee be back. I'd rather have JaVale back than all of them, because JaVale, he the only one to me out of all three can really run the floor with the when they run tempo. He don't want to get up and down the floor. But I was still happy to see Zubac out there, man, because you know everybody be talking trash. Now you'll probably see DeAndre Page pop on now because we lost, and he gonna say some dumb stuff. You know, gonna talk about Lonzo Ball, because that's what he do. He wait for one of them guys to have a bad game. You know, they can come talk about him. Lonzo Ball and Zubac is two of the main people that he be crushing on. So now Zubac had 2 back-to-back good games, so you gonna talk about Lonzo Ball. So you'll see him in the you'll see him in the freaking in the audience with his little teddy bear, and his little tight G-string. Like the dude on Colors, Damon Wayne. This is my teddy bear. Anyway, hey, y'all, I'm out, man. This is your man Urban Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comments, and tell me what you think, man. Listen. It is what it is, man. We win some, we lose some, but this is a game we could have won. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, you got to look at the coach too. You can't always look at the players. You got to look at the coach as well when it comes to that rotation and time management and matchups. You know what I mean? Sometimes the matchups and what he's doing is hurting not only himself but the team as well. Like I said, you should never pull Ingram out, dude. You should have kept KCP in and let Lonzo Ball ride that paint. Anyway, y'all take care. Have a blessed one. You know what it is, baby. I'm going crazy this motherfucker.